So I thought I'd give the TMI tag a go, except I would figure this is sort of more like random amounts of information. But anyway, what are you wearing? I am wearing this owl t-shirt, which is probably the oldest thing I own because I used to wear it when I was a little kid, and a mustard yellow cardigan and a black skirt. Ever been in love? Yes. Ever had a terrible breakup? Well, breakups are never fun, and I've had breakups that made me sad, but I don't know that I would call them terrible. How tall are you? I am 5'6", or 166 centimeters, which I think is roughly equivalent. How much do you weigh? I actually don't know. Somewhere between 2 pounds more and 2 pounds less than what I actually weigh. Any tattoos? I have 6 tattoos, which I will probably get into at some later date. I actually was at the studio yesterday getting my latest one shaded. Any piercings? I only have my ears pierced now. At one point I had 5 in this ear and 2 in the cartilage and 3 in this ear, but I think pretty much all of them are grown over except the bottom ones. And at various times I've had my tongue pierced, my belly button pierced, and my nipples pierced. OTP? Not really. Favorite show? I'm really bad at picking favorites because it depends so much on like what category, what mood, what day. Plus anytime I pick a favorite, I want to pick like my top 5 or my top 10 or my top 15 in no particular order. So yeah. Favorite bands? Well, same goes here. Something you miss? I miss my friends in California. I miss summer. Favorite song? All of these favorite questions are going to be answered the same way. I don't know. How old are you? I am 31. Zodiac sign? Scorpio. Quality you look for in a partner? I don't think there's one thing that could like beat out a lack of any other qualities, but I want someone who is smart and funny and kind, like pretty much anyone else does. Favorite quote? Again, bad with favorites, but there's one I think is really funny, which is, there are 3 things everyone thinks they can do better than everyone else, and that's fuck, park a car, and edit a newspaper. Favorite actor? Favorite color? Well, here I can give some sort of answer. I really like that sort of petrol-y, teal-y, peacocky, blue-green. That was a very specific answer. Loud music or soft? Depends on my mood. I like playing music really, really loud, but sometimes I like playing soft music loudly, so. Where do you go when you're sad? See, this question is kind of weird, because on the one hand, it can be, where do you actually go when you're sad? Where do you want to go? And the other one is, what do you do to try to not be sad anymore? And when I'm sad, I tend to just go to bed. I don't want to have things around me. And the second one I'm still trying to figure out. How long does it take you to shower? Probably about 10 minutes. I mean, I can stay in the shower for ages, but to get like clean, probably about 10 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I would say about 10-15 minutes, but also I work from home, so some days I just change from pajama pants to sweatpants. Ever been in a physical fight? Well, I have a little brother, so when we were kids we would fight, but not since then. Turn on? Somebody who listens, I guess? Turn off? Well, I guess somebody who doesn't listen, somebody who's sort of all about themselves. The reason I joined YouTube was, I think, so that I could subscribe to someone, or maybe comment. I wasn't planning on making videos then. I was just like, I want to sign up and be able to use the functions. Fears. I'm afraid that people I love are gonna die. I'm afraid that the things I want to do won't happen. I'm also afraid that this hair is never gonna behave. Last thing that made you cry. It's probably a book I read. I don't remember what it was. Last time you said you loved someone. Well, a couple of days ago, I was talking to my husband. Meaning behind your YouTube name. Well, it's the Lamentine, and Lamentine is manatee in French and Russian and probably a bunch of other languages as well. Last book you read. It was a book called The Middlesteins. The book you're currently reading. Well, right now I'm reading Attachment by Rainbow Rowell, and I'm also reading this graphic novel, Blue is the Warmest Color. I'm part of a French-themed book club, and this is our book right now, because the original is in French. But it was also made into a movie, which I saw at a film festival last year, so I've been wanting to read it since then. Last show you watched. I watched a couple episodes of Broad City last night before I went to bed. Last person you talked to. This is my tattoo artist. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. Hang on, I need to go get my phone. The last person I sent a text to was my best friend. Favorite food? Mexican. Place you want to visit. We are talking about going to Venice because it's beautiful and we want to see it before it sinks. and I also want to go to Japan one day. Last place you were. I was at the tattoo studio yesterday. I was in the other room a second ago. Do you have a crush? No. Last time you kissed someone. Well, I kissed my husband before he left for China a week ago on business, and I kissed my best friend's baby on the head the other day. Last time you were insulted. Can't actually think of anything, which feels kind of nice. I mean, I'm insulted by other people's stupidity in general, but I don't think that counts. Favorite flavor of sweet. I really like licorice and fudgy type things, and chocolate. What instruments do you play? When I was a little kid, I played piano, and then I briefly played the recorder, and then I played trumpet, and then I played guitar. A year and a half ago for my 30th birthday, two of my brothers gave me a ukulele, which I've only played a couple of times, which is sad, and I need to get on that. Favorite piece of jewelry. It's this manatee necklace that my best friend got me for my 30th birthday. Manatees are my favorite animal. Last sport you played. Yoga is not a sport. Swimming is not a sport, at least not the way I do it. I played badminton like a couple months ago. Last song you sang. I sang a bunch of Beatles songs to the aforementioned best friend's aforementioned baby to get her to sleep a couple of days ago. But I probably sang other things since then, but I can't remember. Favorite chat up line. I like to sing all of the chat up lines in Weird Al Yankovic's I Want to Be Your Lover. That is not a good thing. Have you ever used it? No. I tried seducing my husband by singing it to him once. He didn't really buy it. Last time you hung out with anyone. Again, 2 days ago. Best friend, baby, dog, her husband. Who should answer these questions next? Anyone who feels like it, if there's anyone left who hasn't done it yet.